Here's the situation. I have roughly 2.5 hours before my dog sitting duties begin. I'm going to be house sitting and dog sitting for some friends of mine for somewhere in the neighborhood of 9 days. So I'm not going to be making or uploading videos for about 9 or 10 days. So I'm going to try to get the end game of Playthru-1 over and done with within that time frame. That's the mission, slabs. Good body type on that launcher.
And honestly, what else do you need?
Not bad accuracy considering it's a Tediore with barrel 1. And it has a Type 4 cylinder too. Of course, I'm not going to buy it. Just taking note of it. I'll try not to spend too long shopping. But I have to at least check. I'd like to be level 37 when I start Playthru 2. I wouldn't mind having some level 40 stuff to stash. It's not obligs. Magazine, not clip.
Marcos here. I've got an opportunity for you. Come see me at my place in T-Bone Junction.
Hello, traveler.
Looks like a bag of cereal.
There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction Bounty Board.
Pandora is the 13th
Doll.
planet within our
My most used brand.
We might not spend much of our budget
In Borderlands 1, that is.
You're not on
I'm not really sure what my most used brand is in Borderlands 2, but I'd hazard a guess it's probably Malawan.
Always something new.
Not sure about the pre-sequel. My favorite type of laser gun in the pre-sequel is a Hyperion beam with a Malawan barrel. Because being a Hyperion, it naturally cancels out the heavy recoil. The fire hose-like recoil of a Malawan. I almost said Maloween. I'm going to use that this October, if I remember to do so. And if I don't, you go ahead and use it, but credit me for that term unless someone else has thought of that before, Maloween. Using Malawan guns while slaughtering zombies in October. What was I saying? I got myself sidetracked. Tangential thinking, that's a right brain trait. I think. I was watching some VR gameplay videos on YouTube. That's a decent launcher. VR gameplay videos on YouTube. And I'm wondering why we're not seeing more glove-style control mechanisms for VR games. power glove style controllers instead of sticks. Or a combination of gloves and sticks. You could even have a light gun if, well, you know, since FPS and VR seem like they should go together naturally. If you want to make the ultimate ergonomic light gun, here's how you do it. It doesn't have to be big. It should be able to be held with one hand or two. It should have a stock on it, folding, retractable, etc. So it can have a shoulder-fired configuration as well as a pistol configuration. This way it can represent any type of weapon you need it to represent in-game. Well, what about a rocket launcher? Over-the-shoulder rocket launcher. Well,
The Atlas Corporation will return to break the lost shackles of three-dimensional.
That's right, I got those already.
Welcome to my shop. Hyperion asks, what good is a gun that doesn't shoot where you
Yeah.
point? Get a gun that's as accurate as you are.
It's not bad. Really, I'm only interested in mashers and elemental revolvers. That's a good machine pistol right there. Nothing special about it, it's just really well-rounded. Bag of cereal. Bottle of pills. I have a panacea, so I don't need any of those.
Talk to you later.
I know I said it out. I know I said that I wanted something level 40 to stash, anticipating playthrough 2, but it has to fulfill my needs. That revolver was good. Good parts.
What do you want? Spit it out.
First aid kit, and you won't regret it.
What do you want? Spit it out.
A blade for extra fun.
Let's get you rolling.
I'd still rather hold out for a masher. What happened there? I'll probably do Zombie Island on playthrough 2, and I'll probably do Secret Armory and Robolution on playthrough 2.5. But I'll probably go to them prior to 2.5, probably on Playthru 2. So all the intro cutscenes will be...
Hey, over here! Yes, you! What part of the secret lab don't you understand?
over and done with. But that's not my motivation in doing so. My motivation in doing so is same as Playthru 1, so I gain access to shops and chests and such, so I can be economically viable. I really want an intense rifle with an 18-round mag. It doesn't even have to be a Cobra. Would prefer it to have a bare minimum accuracy of 87.5.
Want to shoot a lot of bullets really fast? Vladov has your needs covered.
Too ordinary. Did you see how similar those were?
First aid kit. You won't regret it.
Model 260 versus Model 650. But it's level 31. So I would be trading the first and fifth effects for all the skill buffs that occur in between. And look, there's a Model 350 Ranger. Is it a 5-line perp? No, it's not. Ammo regen. So, I think I will go ahead and buy this. Model 260 5-line Purple Ranger. Purple Ranger, ha! Purple Ranger is a pimp. Which is totally not what I'm about. Totally not what I stand for.
Hello there, good friend!
I'll go ahead and stash that Ranger comm. I want all my weapons and gear to be level 31 before I start Playthru 2.
Brought to the executive leadership of the Jacobs Corporation that certain anti-Jacobs propaganda has been circulating, proclaiming that we are somehow responsible for not supplying evacuation for the sudden total passing of 97% of the workers.
Bag o' cereal.
We would like to remind the surviving 3% that we have not taxi service, and further spread of this material will result in a write-up with Tediore.
Don't go falling in love with me, stranger. I've been hurt too many times. By zombies.
BL1 guns shoot more lightning than the next leading competitor.
Doesn't really fulfill any of my needs. It has a good barrel, a good stock, and a good sight, and it's worthy of its
Even the
scope.
best gunman gets hit from time to time, so make sure your shield is up to par.
We were betting on whether or not you'd survive and make it back. I had 3-1 you'd be zombie nugget. Man, the new youth station really throws off the spread.
Five-line purple model 660. Does that mean I wasted my money?
Is shooting bullets just not cool enough for you? Get a BL1 and light some people on fire.
Maybe, but oh well.
Those guns absorb a lot of recoil, allowing you to stay accurate.
Go ahead and retire that.
Hey, I pooped right where you're standing.
The other one has +4 focus, whereas this one has +4 predator, and I tend to prioritize focus over predator. But that's not enough of a reason to favor a com. If we're comparing two of the same class mod. Oh, let's see. I'll check these shops. Still haven't found a Tediore scavenger comm with health regen that's worth using, but I've come across plenty of them made by Pangolin. That just seems weird. Like the game doesn't want me to have one. Barrel 4. All these Tediore guns. And none of them fulfill any of my needs.
If you need healing, step right up. If you're on a budget, Tediore is always the way to go.
Is that red? A health vial, I think. Yeah. All right. How much time is left?
BL1 guns shoot more lightning than the next leading competitor. Want to shoot a lot of bullets really fast? Vladov has your needs covered.
Selling it minutes after buying it because I found this. Did you notice the parts?
Vladov, you don't need to be a better shot. You just need to shoot more bullets.
Now, when the shops change over, will I get? Will I find? A combat rifle.
Remember, you can always count on Marcos for the best guns around.
That's worthwhile.
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
Hello, Marcos here. I've got an opportunity for you. Come see me at my place in T-Bone Junction. Atlas spares no expense in making guns that excel in every area.
Talk to you later.
How about a purple panacea? With perfect parts. Purple panacea with perfect parts.
What can I do for you? You know what you need to know.
Doctor, when you got my machines in there scaring needles.
You need something?
Let's trick out your rat.
It's stuck, and he jumps out the wrong way. That needs to stop happening. In video games in general. That sort of thing. I guess I'll check. I don't want to check all of them all over again. I'll check Underdoom. Yeah, I know it's a 10-year-old game. That's not the point.
Doll makes guns for professional mercs. They're heavy, accurate, and effective, assuming you're strong enough to hold one.
Barrel 1, Sight 5, Stock 1. And it must have a good body because the fire rate is 0.9.
Get your mans here.
Looks like that'll do. What I've got, Iridian Promontory or Bust. Jason Voorhees mask face. Mortars. If I had Trespass maxed out, I wouldn't need an electric revolver because I wouldn't need to break shields. But since I'm not doing it that way, how is this not doing its job? Might be more difficult than I anticipated. See, I'm accustomed to being able to break shields faster than this. Prioritize the mortar launcher.
That hurt?
790. What was that show with that robot character called 790? Was that Lex? This is going to take forever with all these revolvers that have barrel 1 on them. See, I'm accustomed to having revolvers with good barrels. That's why I'm not the least bit impressed. Look, I know I can't use a Pestilent Defiler because Tediore Allegiance, I get that. Not asking for perfection, just functionality. And an electric SMG would have an even harder time making this distance. Unless it had barrel 5, and because it doesn't proc per shot, it just won't do, it wouldn't do this job as efficiently. Frag Stealer, I wanted to kill this mortar. Oh, wait, I did. Oops. See, I was expecting them to follow me some distance, but they didn't. Why is this not doing a better job? Yeah, you want me to do it that way with the masher, not even bother with the electric? Because I'll certainly do that. Area denial, that's what you call this. Progress is going to be way slower than I hoped. And here's one of the reasons why I can't break shields fast enough. It's not due to the barrel, although that does contribute to it. Low quality parts in general, especially on a Tediore. Get back up to 790. That should be enough. And Panacea shield seems to be just fine. Despite the other shield having better stats due to it having better parts and being one label color better. Another mortar launcher. Well, mortar launcher's distracted now. That certainly helps me out. Come on, do a better job. It shouldn't take this many shots to break a shield. It just shouldn't. My top choice of equalizer for the end game is an electric. First time I ever played through the game. End game is rolling. I had an electric equalizer and a defiler. And I quickly learned how well they pair with each other. Way too many shots. Way too many misses. Yeah, I know. BL1, yeah. The accuracy rating is 90, or no, actually it's 88. I keep thinking it's 90 something. There we go. Skeet shooting with the revolver. Style points. I haven't been overlooking any chests, have I? I don't think so. Getting irritated now. Ugh. See, I'm accustomed to being able to break shields with 1 or 2 shots. And if it's a tough enemy, a tough badass enemy with a tough badass shield, I'm still accustomed to being able to break their shield with maybe 4 or 5 shots. That would be a good boss killer right there. I think there's a red chest over here. But I might be getting the location mixed up with some other location. Making this take forever. Can't kill fast enough, can't break shields fast enough. See, what's going on here? Why? I just feel like I'm shooting and shooting and shooting. It's not like I'm not aiming. Seven shots should be enough to break a shield. I know these things have tough shields. "14 shots, okay? 14 shots should be enough to break a shield. Using an electric revolver. This is why ammo regen is an absolute necessity for the endgame. Red chest. What was it I was saying about not finding any Tediore scavenger class mods that are worth using? I wouldn't miss so many shots if these revolvers had actual sights. But you only get actual sights with certain barrel types. I think there are only 2 barrel types for revolvers that have actual sights that line up. And the best type are just a little bit cockeyed. I've probably talked about that in the past episode. Notice how I'm switching back to my equalizer between battles to maintain my ammo supply.
You want me to share?
I think, yep. I had a feeling one of those would appear there. Just make everything take forever. Barrel 5 could make that distance. And of course that thing's shield is... This isn't difficult, it's just time consuming. Let's see where should I put that? Should I... I'll save this stuff for Playthrough 2. I will be speccing into Rogue for Playthrough 2, which I pretty much always do. But for now, I'll put this here. That last shot, that was more like it. Yeah, everything is loaded. How's my inventory? 26 out of 42. And, of course, one of those guys would show up. And, of course, he'd have perfect aim with his indirect fire mortars against a moving target. Totally believable. Why am I calling it a he? It's an it. These things are basically robots. Why was I aiming at that thing? Similar, why am I not hitting? Come on. So tiresome. You know what? Savior, you're up. Now try living up to your name, please. Not doing it so far. Does a fine job against those.
This is it. The reason you're here. I've guided you to this point, and you've done so well. Know that you are ready for this. When the vault opens, brace yourself. I believe in you. You can do this.
How did I miss that? Tired of guns that have barrel 1 on them. Doll shield. doesn't do nearly as good a job as I thought it would. Move! Getting stuck on nothing. Am I stuck on these guys, these things themselves? I wonder if an electric launcher would bust shields more effectively. I don't commonly use electric launchers. I prefer fire and acid when I use elemental launchers. Why do you keep moving like that? It doesn't do any good. See? You died anyway. So quit being a spaz. You're just prolonging the inevitable. Max ammo. Making good time. Now I'll rearrange my gear here. Put that there. That there. So I've got two moderately heavy hitters and means to regen ammo for both of them. Max ammo and hopefully max damage. Insert Carmageddon reference.
You have failed to listen to Commandant Steele. I've warned you time and again, yet you persist on ignoring my orders. The contents of the vault are rightfully the property of the Atlas Corporation. But you, you belong to me. Sergeant, get your team ready to go inside.
Don't give up. This creature may be immortal in its own realm, but in this reality, it cannot survive without a host, and that makes it vulnerable. When it becomes flesh and blood, it can be hurt, even killed. You just need to know where to aim.
It's always the eye. Whoa! Really? Good thing I have the panacea. This is going to be more difficult, and it's going to take more time than it did when I was doing Doll Allegiance. This took like maybe a minute to kill, if that. Because I had a had an SMG with a twisted barrel. Also, hopefully I won't back myself off the edge like I sometimes do. This is not doing as much as I'd hoped it would. Not a problem, I've got this. As Lil using Doll, I just stood here and drilled into its eye with that SMG with a twisted barrel, and it's just... Also, if you time it just right, you can toss a bouncing Betty grenade into its mouth and kill it instantly, but what fun is that? Oh no, it's stuck in me! Oh. You can hide behind these structures. Now, you have to watch out for the spines, of course, as well as the I-beam. Run back and forth if you need to. This is so much easier with pretty much any other brand. Unless you can get Tediore guns that are perfectly parted. But how often does that happen? Oh, it's so time consuming. You see the strategy here? Come on, Panacea, help me out. Help me out more better than you were. What was that? This is never this difficult. You know what? Maybe I should try this. I have never had this boss give me this much trouble before. Always in the past. I have to endure such a severe limitation of equipment, though, with Tediore Allegiance. Doggone it. Get behind this. I don't want to get pushed off the edge. You're not killing me that way. I don't want to back myself off the edge either. This is so irritating. See that? That's dirty pool. If I had flown off the edge, it would have been. I should have farmed for a stomper or something. And you don't get anything decent from this thing anyway when you kill it. Come on. Never gives me this much trouble. Not even on Playthru-2. It's dragging itself forward, so I must have pissed it off. That's a good thing. See how I'm moving forward and backward because of the explodey spines. Masher is what I usually use to kill this thing, but it's usually a doll, sometimes a Jacobs. It's really time-consuming trying to find a Jacobs Masher with good parts. Or any Jacobs gun with good parts, for that matter. Eye of the Destroyer. Anytime now, Panacea. Wake up and get to it. Sheesh. And the moment I get a little bit of shield charge, it's gone. So time consuming. There we go.
You opened the vault! I'm sorry I couldn't warn you about what was in it. But for you to be there to stop it, it couldn't have unfolded any other way. You did well, and your actions haven't gone unrewarded. The key won't open the vault for another 200 years, but I'm sure Tanis will pay you quite the fortune for it. Now go. I'll be watching.
Salted dust ball right there. It doesn't look like that in Borderlands 2. There's a lot more greenery.
Ooh, but check me out. Oh, come on, get down.
Now look for the name Jesper Kid. Engineer. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Jesper Kid. Quality control. That's a job I'd probably be good at. Bouncing around in the shape of a vault symbol. I have a Jacobs hat that looks just like that. I wear it all the time, weather permitting. I've got kinfolk in the Carolinas and Virginia. Good fade transition from the end of the song back to the beginning. Flying gimp from outer space. Ah! Who else remembers the idiot box? You notice the name Rice? Maybe it is pronounced Reese. I've always thought it was Rice. It's spelled Rice. insert reference to either Zero or Strider Hiryu. All right. This is my... Imagine what this is going to be like on Playthru 2 if I don't have good guns with good parts. I'm going to need an SMG with a twisted barrel. Maybe... Oh, what? Really? Fine then. Stomper, Cobra, of course a Masher, but I'm going to want one with good parts, everything good parts on everything.
Hey, this is where the guards live. Get you one. If you need healing, step right up.
Well, this thing just wasn't malevolent enough.
Hey, let's get you rolling, man.
Get our feet out of the dust. Like that?
Swat 'em. I'm about halfway to level 37. Maybe I should go grind at Old Haven and or Zombie Island. Is that a vehicle?
Keep your eyes open.
While I'm here, I might as well open these up, even though I know there won't be anything interesting in them. It just seems wrong to leave them unopened. I didn't use any grenades during that endgame run, did I? Not that I recall. Before I end playthrough 1, like I keep saying, I need to level up to 37. I don't really need to, it's just something I like to do. And the reason I started doing that is because 37 is a tier for Torg, Vladov, Atlas, and Iridium. Acid Rain, my favorite grenades. All my ammo is accounted for and maxed out. I'll check out the Underdome shops. I probably should have gone to T-Bone Junction first, but oh well.
High fire rate and recoil reduction into one lethal weapon.
Barrel 2, body 3. Barrel 5, body, I don't know what. If this was a master, it would be awesome.
First aid kit. You won't regret it.
Will I find a level 30, I mean a level 40 gun of some
Hello,
type?
Traveler! There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
That's worth buying and stashing? Or maybe a shield or a class mod?
Hello, Marcos here. I've got an opportunity for you. Come see me at my place in T-Bone Junction.
Atlas believes in customer service above all else.
Something worthwhile, please. This shotgun would be awesome and excellent if it didn't have a scope and if it had a spike. Then it would be about as perfect as can be. Once again, not malevolent enough.
pleasure to be doing business.
Doll shotguns can have barrel 5 and still shoot 9 pellets at a time instead of 7. So I wonder if it's the material type that makes it that way, and not the label color.
What do you want? Spit it out.
If you need healing, step right up.
It's got to be the same for Torque. It can't just be Doll that's like that. That wouldn't make any sense.
Let's trick out your ride.
Shops will probably change over before I reach them.
What do you need, an invitation? Come here.
Now let's see if the shops change over right as I get in there. Yep. Did I call it or what?
One combines good damage, high fire rate, and recoil reduction into one lethal weapon. Get your meds here.
Best part in the middle. Who knows what I might have missed out on. Perhaps a perfectly parted intense Cobra with an 18-round mag. Or any sort of revolver with a good barrel on it, combined with
I used to be a
either a
Galaxy-class
master
scientist.
accessory or an elemental capacitor. And a good body, too. Well, now that the shops have changed over, so I should go back to the place that's most likely to have the best stuff in the shops.
Going after the vault? Better arm yourself with the best. Forget your ride.
Time for a nice...
Hello, Marcos here. I've got an opportunity for you. Come see me at my place in T-Bone Junction.
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
We might not spend much of our
I'll
budget
skip
on you,
it.
but at least you're not on Promethea.
If it was fire or
My
acid,
friend.
Encountering enough pieces out there, and you'll be
Intel
happy
fail.
one from the next.
How can I help?
I'd consider it.
What is it?
Get your meds here.
Support gunner and tactician. Two of my favorite class mods for rolling.
You got what you need, now scram.
Let's get you rolling.
Underdome and Jacob's Cove. Then we'll see where I go from there.
If you find that your gun just doesn't hold enough bullets, then SNS has the solution. More bullets. All SNS guns
Stomper.
have extended magazines.
Not the best, but good enough. That's pretty good right there. Never mind that it's green label. I guarantee it would be better than the Mordy revolver I've got. Well, I will put all my revolvers back on here for the sake of simplicity. Now, skip New Haven. Salt Flats. I still have a bit more than an hour to spare. So my plan worked out, despite the fact that my weapons couldn't kill or break shields as fast as I would have preferred. Always with the basic parts.
Get your meds here.
Best part in the middle. Old Haven.
Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines and their scary needles?
Best part left side, best part in the middle. 2/3 perfect.
Carry enough bullets for your favorite gun? Sounds like you need a storage tank upgrade. Supply limited.
Good barrel on that Torg SMG. All of its other parts are basic, though. Don't feel like dealing with a spaz right now. That was a long second. 1034, did you see that? It stayed at 1034 for a bit more than 1 second. Insert reference to Jack Death's long second watch. Yes, I have to mention that every time. Screw that noise. I'm not going after him. Jacob's Cove. I should have brought my shotgun. Just because I haven't used a shotgun for a while, because I haven't had a good one for a while.
Sure is lonely around here.
If you find that your gun just doesn't hold enough bullets, then
That's tempting, but it doesn't have a good enough body type.
all SNS guns have extended magazines. Can't ever be too rich, too good looking, or too well armed.
Alright. Now, I should probably put this here, and this here. Or, alternatively, like that.
Visit my infirmary on the water in Jacob's Cove.
Level appropriate stuff is showing up in there now. Wallflower, eh? I know where I need to go. Dead Haven. The boat can leave now. Tell the crew. This probably won't take too long.
like that?
Prioritize pukies.
That hurt.
Don't back yourself into a wall, of course. How is Jacob's Cove affiliated with any... Dead Haven is essentially Old Haven. So how is that place affiliated with Jacob's Cove? If your puke can match my fire. Ah. Hold on just a moment. I think there's a knock at the door. I'm back and my friend Nick is here. And Nick, tell them about Stalker. Tell them about flesh pigs.
Do you like that?
If you want.
They dance.
I just need to level up to 37.
That hurt?
Then I can call it. There's my X-ray papa right there.
I don't think he liked me.
Morty has a good maniacal cackle, doesn't he? Chunks. He had to go in the other room. Stuck on. I backed myself into a corner. He had to take a call. What's that term that we have for flesh pigs?
Feel it.
Pyags.
You've been surprise attacked by a fleshy.
Yes, I have. Sometimes in Oblivion Lost 2010, I like to spawn huge hordes of them. Have you ever done an Allegiance run in OG Borderlands?
Don't think I have. I remember playing online with to level up quicker, play in groups. That's the only thing I remember about it.
Yeah, have you ever heard of an Allegiance run?
Mm-mm.
It's where you pick one specific brand and stick with it the whole way through. I chose Tediore. Everyone's least favorite brand, and Mordecai, everyone's most favoritist character. Except for Baru and Gathalion. Do you watch them? I don't think either of them... It's not that they don't like Morty, it's just that I think a lot of players do like Morty, so maybe he just seems mainstream. But that's only if you play him as a sniper, which, of course, everyone wants to play sniper. But not me. I prefer to play him gunslinger style. Battle music, but I'm not seeing anything. I see that red dot. I hear what sounds like a loot goon. Let's see if I can get to them. Nope. Because I'd have to complete some actual missions to open this place up. Well, let's see if I can shoot through that gap in the wall. Probably not. I guess I can't. Loot goons are healed by electricity, so don't ever shoot them with electricity. Also, if you're wearing a Malawan shield, keep in mind that when it discharges in the presence of one of these, it can actually heal it. Too bad I can't get that loot. Hey Nick, did you ever see Lucio Fulci's Zombie? Came out in 1979. The golden age of zombie films.
Better arm yourself with the best. Who needs Dr. Zed when you have Dr. Ned?
The boat can leave now. Tell the crew. Every time I say that, that's a reference to Lucio Fulci's Zombie. Just a few more and I should be level 37. masher revolver. Basically a shotgun revolver like the Taurus Judge.
That hurt.
Still interested in an intense cobra.
You like that?
And
Get even better at this.
there we go. Might as well finish these off. Now I'll check a few shops and call it. I don't have to be level 37 when I start playthrough 2. I just like to be.
Those guns absorb a lot of recoil, allowing you to stay accurate throughout the fight.
Everybody's doing the time trap. Let's kick the zombies for the thrill.
You think so?
Shorties of my
He's supposed to be Slavic. Keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. Sell it. Keep it. I'll sell that too.
Dr. Ned gave me the following awards this year. Most effective time trap in life-threatening situations.
The Soup Nazi.
Been watching a lot of Seinfeld. Good Kramer trip.
We used to tape that back in the day. On tapes. Now, if only that was a Tediore. If only that had a better body on it.
Someone always has the upper hand. Make sure it's you. If you need healing, step right up.
Oh, lots of fun toys to play with. I'll leave this in here. I don't really need to be able to regen every ammo type. Let's see. I don't really need to start off playthrough 2 with all of this stuff. I couldn't pass this up. This is more of a brick-style revolver, but it's just too good. I had to at least try it out. All right. Oh, for the early game, playthrough 2, I probably, well, I don't know. I should keep my elementals with me. I'll stash the electric. I always try to be a minimalist. Well, I'll go ahead and take this. And how should I arrange these?
Is that on the camera?
No. I will put this here, this here, and this here, even though I know it looks kind of unusual. It should do just fine. All right.
Where's your microphone?
It's built into the camera there.
Gotcha.
Catch you on the flip side, and see you next adventure, slabs.